Global warming is defined as the rise in global mean temperature due to an increase of heat-trapping greenhouse gases, such as carbon dioxide and methane in the atmosphere. Based on surface and atmosphere temperatures from the thousands of locations and from satellites worldwide, scientists have determined that global mean temperature has risen 0.8 degrees Celsius from 1880.
Overall, we can conclude that there is a difference between global warming and climate change, and that they are two completely different terms. Although the terms are used interchangeably sometimes, it is important to recognize the difference. The diagrams from the National Park U.S. Service Department of Interior show harmful greenhouse gases caused by humans and natural greenhouse gases. Gillis states, the scientists say that a rise of even 3 feet would inundate low-lying lands in many countries, rendering some areas uninhabitable. It would cause coastal flooding of the sort that now happens once or twice a century to occur every few years. It would also cause much faster erosion of beaches, barrier islands, and marshes. It would contaminate freshwater supplies with salt. With this information and the graph, it is evidence that global warming is occurring. Lastly, another piece of evidence is weather patterns from this website. The UN is recorded in a meeting in 2007. A United Nations panel of 2,500 scientists from 130 countries concluded that the temperatures are likely to increase 5.4 degrees by the year 2100. There is evidence everywhere that global warming is occurring. There have been hundreds of tornadoes in the Midwest. In addition, New York has had a lot of snow, and Colorado has had many wildfires because of the dryness.
Blue tongue is an animal virus. It affects cows, sheep, deer, those kinds of things. It comes from parts of Africa and southern Asia and Latin America. It does not affect humans. Since 2002, scientists have been predicting that blue tongue, because of global warming, would move into climates that normally were too cold for it. This has started to come true, and it has moved into parts of as far up as northern Europe, China, I believe, and it could still be moving further north. That's all.
Said community and like what we can do in the community. I guess my question is, do you think, bringing your reusable bag to the grocery store is enough, or what extent do you think we really need to go to, in your opinion?
Well, I think we're all going to have to make more dramatic differences in the way we live. Eventually, it's either going to be sooner or later, and it's either going to be because we're changing our patterns of consumption and our energy use in order to mitigate. This is the lingo, right? Mitigate is reduce greenhouse gas emissions to try to stave off or stabilize climate change, and adapt is adapt to the effects of climate change. So